So I want to try to teach him a little bit of front court play so he can use it in our game tonight. I think the first thing that I would love for David to do, and I'll show you on Tuesday, and that is to hold the racket up here. And I think you felt quite a bit different when you hold it up here. The other thing that I would love for you to do now is trying to hold it softer, right? So when I mean it's softer, so if you hold your racket, just hold your racket. So if you come here, can you show people how you hold your racket? So what is the problem or what I don't like about that? Okay, so if you show that, the big difference that I don't like, so recently Maylin and I was down in Wellington and we got coached by the former New Zealand #1 player. She went to the Uber Cup as well for New Zealand. Yeah, so she knows what she's talking about. And the way she holds her racket is the same principle as me, what I teach people, and that's to hold a soft grip. So when you hold soft grip, it means you can squeeze. If you hold a hard grip, you can't squeeze. What I mean by that, so if you hold your racket again, and I'll show you. So as you can see here, this racket, the butt of this racket sits against the palm here. Does it make sense? And if you watch here, there's no gap in that space there at all. Which means now, for you to hit anything, you're going to use a lot of your wrist instead of your finger. Does it make sense? So now, what I want you trying to do, so instead of, and a lot of time, the grip is a starting point before you do everything else, right? So instead of having that grip where it sits against here, so what I want you to do is have your hand like this. So take the racket out on your left hand, right? And just have your hand like this. So curl those fingers, right? So now instead of having your racket sit against here, right? I want now the racket, curl the finger again. I want now this racket to sit in there. Okay, so if you watch me, so instead of having the racket here and hold like this, which is what you were doing before, now you're going to sit on here, and now you're going to hold on the fingers, right? And now you're going to hold like this. So as you can see now, suddenly, this butt is not touching, the racket is not touching here anymore. And you can see gaps in here. And this is how when you come up, you see when I get ready, I have a huge amount of gap here that I can just squeeze. While before, there's no way you could have squeezed. Does it make sense? Right? So you try that. So that's going to take you a little while to get used to. So in your V grip again, so just curl it like this. So now just hold your V, so your thumb still go over your third finger. Yep. So nice and soft. That's it. There you go. And really nice and soft. So now if you bring your hand up and down, this racket should just wobble. Don't let go of your finger. Don't let go of your finger. It's just nice and wobble. Okay? Right? So now what I want you to do is just squeeze the finger and you should feel chop. No, you're using your wrist. I want you to look. So from here, just squeeze. Does it make sense? Let it go and squeeze. Yeah.
Stop over there, right?
Yes. See, so I can tell you haven't done squeezing a lot. But can you feel the difference? Mine, I have the same problem, right? So start again. You have to stay in the V grip first. So start in your V grip. Your V grip is correct. Okay? No. Your thumb go over the third, right? Yes, exactly. So what I want you to feel is, can you do it with 3 fingers? No. Okay, start with 2 fingers first. Index and thumb. No. Third fingers and thumb. Third finger and thumb. No, the thumb still go over the third finger like this, right? Okay, so even with these 2 fingers, so you should able to, even with these 2 fingers, you should able to chop. Exactly. Yes? Can I have a look? Yeah, but I want your thumb to come down here. That's it, there you go. Yeah, squeeze your finger. Exactly. You see that? Yes? So when you let it go, stop. When you let it go, I don't want this finger to release. You're still curling. You just relax the curl. Right? See, I don't want that third finger to go out. Does it make sense? It's still curl the whole time. You just let it go and then squeeze. Yes. And you just learn to squeeze harder. But don't lose that third finger. Yes? See, when I let go, I can go all the way back here. That's it. And then squeeze. Yep. There you go. See, you can hear the sound, right? And that's only come with 2 fingers, right? So now you're going to bring the third finger, the index finger up here. So it's still going to bring up. Yeah. Sorry. The thumb and the third finger is still there. Now the index finger is coming up and hooking around, and now from there, just squeeze. So now your index finger will push the racket forward while your third finger pull the racket back. There you go. Yes. There you go. I can see this moving forward now. Yep. That's it. There you go. There you go. Right? There you go.
It's not that easy. Not as easy as you see.
But the whole principle of this is that you're using finger power, right? And the reason why you want finger power is when the shuttle, especially when they come up to about here, so rather than trying to squeeze the whole hand down, you're able to use the finger power and just go. Does it make sense? So my hand is still up here. The same thing as when I do the front court curl. When I finish, my hand is still up here because all I'm doing is just squeeze and then back. The same as backhand. See how much gap I have here, right? So once again, so in the backhand, right? So yes, so that's what I want. I want it to really, really sit in there, right? Now, you have huge amount of gap that you can squeeze. Oh, don't let go of your thumb, don't let go of the thumb. When you bring it back, the thumb stay in contact the whole time. Yes, right? So try not to use the wrist, but think of your thumb going forward and those two fingers pushing back, right? Okay? Your third finger is there. Your third finger is a pivot point. Okay, so everything rotates around that contact point. So your thumb, which sits above the third finger, will push it forward. Yes, so if you just use two fingers, once again, third finger and the thumb, let go of your index. Let go of your index. You know, your thumb is up here, your thumb is still up here, right? So now you can let it go and squeeze. Right? Now if you bring your two bottom finger down, you're gonna pull them backwards. Does that make sense? So then you got two forces. The thumb will push the racket forward and these two fingers will pull the racket back. So that's how you're getting double the amount of force working in one direction. Or I should say in opposite direction to push the racket forward. See, now you got heaps of gap.
More flexibility.
Okay,
Yeah.
so one other thing that I want you to notice, if you have in this gap here, right, which I'm hoping this hand should be nice and soft. See, this is still too hard, right? So the softer the grip, see my hand is really soft, which is what you want. It's when you hold like this, that's when your arm tense up. Which is, see how tense that is? That down here, you gotta learn to relax. Really soft hand. See, that's a little bit better, okay, right? Remember, when you have tense grip, you have tense body. And when you have tense body, that's when a lot of mistakes will happen, right? So everything has to start with a soft grip, especially when you play front court. So this is soft grip. Even back here, if you want to drive, soft grip. Look how much space you have. Now you just come here and squeeze, right? So if you pull and squeeze. Yep, good. So just bring your hand back, pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze, yep. Yep. Can you feel the racket bounce? Can you feel it bounce? And that's because you go from soft to hard and release. So remember, after you squeeze, let it go. Because the shot's finished. You don't have to hold on anymore, right? So just hit, relax here, hit, relax, hit, relax, hit, relax. So in this first drill, what I want to do, I'm just going to feed you to your front forehand. And all I want you to do is stay in your V grip, nice up in your V grip, high up in the grip. Yeah, higher if you can. Yeah, there you go, right? And from here, just turn. Yes, there. Okay, so you can see your racket's already pointing forward, right? And it's slightly down already. So all you're gonna do from here, just let go and then squeeze. That's it. So if you watch me, just from here, I'm just letting go, squeeze. That's it. Yes? Okay? But I want your hand to stay up here after you finish. So I don't want to see this. Right? So from here, hit, 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 hit. And that's all it is. So you can still pull a little bit, but make sure to finish up there. So now as you can see when you squeeze it, can you do it again? When you squeeze again for me? Yep. This racket is not going anywhere because that will touch here. So you don't need to rotate or anything. You just squeeze and then it will stop. And it will never hurt your hand because of the way the angle is, that will stick up this side. It won't hit your forearm. Does it make sense? So from here, boom, 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 boom. So anything around here, you're still going to use the same shot. Yeah? Yes? So remember, don't use your wrist. Squeeze and stop. Yes. Don't let go of your finger. Don't let go of your finger. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Yes? So it's only when it's really far out, then you need your backhand. But it's anything around here, so arm brush is really good at doing this as well, right? So his racket's already here, and go. Yes? So let's try that, okay? Yeah, so stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Okay, ready? Yeah, on that line. So racket up, yep. So I want that racket tilted forward. Okay, so I don't want up here. I want in front. Yes, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Okay. Yep. Good. You're still jumping too much, David. Can you bounce rather than just sliding across? Stop, bounce, and step and hit. Okay, so again, bounce, step and hit. The reason why you bounce is if I hit this way, you can bounce and go, right? So if you don't bounce, you can't move, okay? So as I'm about to hit, you bounce and step. Good, okay, so try bounce. See, you didn't bounce, okay? Bounce. David, you gotta bounce first, man. Okay, okay, so what? Bounce and go. Okay, so try again. Bounce, yes. Bounce. Okay, so if you watch me, this is what you're doing. So the shuttle is only here, which is well within your reach, right? So you're doing like this. It's a lot of energy. So rather, I would just want you to bounce and just step. Because then you can go back. Does it make sense? But you go like this. And because remember, if the shuttle, if I'm on the other side, the shuttle go fast to me, that means the shuttle gonna come fast back. So if you go like this, it's gonna be very hard for you to come back. Yes, all right, energy and time. So can you practice that for me, please? So go bounce, and then right foot only. Right foot, yes, that's it, go again. Bounce, right foot, oh, what? Okay, try again. Bounce, right foot. No, don't move that left foot. Okay? Don't move the left foot. Bounce, and then right foot only. Yes, again. Bounce, right foot. Okay, ready? Bounce, right foot. Bounce first. Bounce. David, bounce first. Okay, ready? Bounce, right foot. That's it. Bounce, right foot. Rack it up, rack it up, rack it up. Yeah, bounce. You gotta bounce. Bounce, right foot. Don't move your left foot. Bounce, right foot. Don't move the left foot. Nice and slow. I want you to bounce, right foot, and then I'll feed you, okay? So bounce, right foot, feed. Good. Bounce. Don't move the left foot. Again. Bounce. Just bounce right foot only, David. Bounce, right foot. Bounce, right foot. Okay. Don't move the left foot. Try again. Yes, again. Good, again. Yep, ready? You didn't bounce. Good, there you go. Good. Does that make sense? So see how fast you can come back? Ready? Yes. Good. Bounce first. Bounce, it's up. Bounce. You got to bounce, David. Bounce. Good. So you got to bounce first. So you don't want to do like this. okay? The whole reason why you bounce is because, so if you do it again for me, ready? Bounce. And that means that you can bounce and you can push off the other direction. But if you don't bounce, so one of the things I teach people is you imagine there's a springboard underneath you. So if you jump on that springboard will push you off to wherever you need to go. That's like an extra push, right? But if you don't jump on it, you have to move everything from your legs. There's nothing help you to move off. Does that make sense? So therefore, if you watch, like if you go home and watch tonight and all like the double players, you find they're always like this. Always. They would never stand still because the change in direction is too fast. And if they don't use a springboard, they just simply can't move fast enough. And especially at the front court. And you watch a lot of females at the front court, they would never stand like this. Even while they wait for the shuttle to arrive, they will still go. And without you doing that, you're going to be very slow. Yeah? Okay? So you have to practice that bounce first and then walk. Yes, exactly. Ready? Bounce, walk. Good. Bounce, walk. There you go. Bounce first. So bounce it as I'm a throw. Bounce. Yes, that's what you want. Okay? So just build that into you. Okay? Good. Bounce first. Bounce first. Bounce. Good. Good. Bounce. Bounce. Good job. Good. Yeah, squeeze it harder. Yeah. Squeeze. Good. Bounce, bounce, David. Bounce. That's it.
I think I used to run from the whole body, shallow.
Yeah.
That might be the problem.
So use a bounce. Okay? Right? Come on, trying to restrict yourself to one step only. I'm only throwing here, you can reach it. Right? So if you stand there, don't do anything. Just reach for it. Right? You're there already, right? Exactly, right? So if you go here, and I go here, you're able to get it immediately, right? Does that make sense? But if you jump across, it's a lot harder for you to come back, okay? So bounce, bounce, David. Bounce, good. Bounce one step. Bounce, yes, that's what you want. Bounce, good. There you go. So now, next one, soft grip. That's the sound I would love to hear, right? Yes, squeeze and soft, right? Relax, squeeze. Okay, can we try that? Good, that's what you want. Yep, try it again. All right, so I would love to see that racket hang and squeeze. I want to see that bounce back of the racket, right? Good, squeeze it. So you still a little bit like this, right? So you should squeeze, and it should stop right there. Exactly. Yes? Good. Yep. That's it. All right? And you're able to get ready for the next one, right? See? You're hitting it down, but you're not forcing it down, right? It just is. You can, right? Yes. Teaching him something new. There you go. Bounce, bounce. Okay, ready? Bounce. You didn't bounce. Okay, bounce. There you go. That's it. Bounce. I haven't thrown yet, David. You have to watch for me, okay? Okay, ready? Good. Come on, bounce. Yes. Good. Nice. Does that feel quicker with the hand? Way faster, right? And more powerful as well. And you find that as you hit those, and we're going to just keep feeding you. Sorry?
More aggressive.
Yes, yes. And your racket is not pulling it down. So what I want you to do now is the same shot, one hard and one soft. Yes? But everything stay the same. Your racket's still up, so when you do a soft shot, you're still going forward and you should touch it. Okay, so one hard, one soft. So I want you to stay in the V grip first. Good. That's it. Nice. Good. Good. Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you try that today. Squeeze a lot.
Good job.
Yes. Oh, tiring. Whew. Yes. So that's how you do it. Okay, we are sweating now, so hopefully you enjoy that. So basically, what David's trying to do tonight is basically having a really soft grip. And do you feel different with the soft grip?
Yeah, definitely.
How does it feel different?
I mean, I think my shot is getting more aggressive compared to...
Without trying, right?
Yeah.
Like without trying to squeeze the hand.
Yeah, and also save energy. Yeah, we're doing that, so I think it's very effective attack. Yeah.
Awesome?
Yeah, awesome. Thumb up.
Okay.
Smashed.
Okay, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.